Live from the BDN Studios, it's Bang and Dang.
That's awesome.
If you don't like that, then
You ain't black.
4 days after the murders, the brothers begin a spending spree.
jeez.
The shopping sprees were funded by Jose's personal life insurance policy of $650,000. That's it.
Wow.
That's all he had. The brothers spent money on new cars, designer label clothes, and jewelry.
Oh, jeez, idiots.
Jewelry. 3 days after the murders, the brothers spent $15,000 on Rolex watches and money clips.
So stupid.
The bulk of the estate's assets were a house on 14 acres in Calabasas, but they purchased but never lived in, and the mansion. When the loans on both properties were deducted, the value of Jose's real estate was $5.7 million.
Wow.
Jeez. At the time of his death, Jose owned 330,000 shares of live entertainment that had been trading around at $20 per share. So, added to all this were Jose and Kitty's personal property and automobiles. The estate Jose and Kitty left was valued at $14 million.
Wow.
Lyle and Eric would each inherit about $2 million after loans and taxes were subtracted. So,
Gee, that's a lot.
still $2 million.
That's ridiculous that $12 million goes to that shit.
Well, they're old. It's not like that's just what their shit was valued at. They had to pay
Right.
the loan or the mortgages and shit.
And taxes.
Right.
And, it's so stupid. $2 million is not a small inheritance, but it fell far short of what Lyle and Eric thought they were going to get.
Right. They were like, look at this big ass house and all this stuff these guys got. They gotta have millions.
Right, we're going to get like $10 million apiece. No. A friend of Eric said that the brothers had expected to inherit $90 million. The brothers were convinced that Jose had hidden $75 million in a secret Swiss bank account. Neither brother could explain how Jose could have amassed that type of fortune.
Right.
According to Eric's friend, it seemed reasonable to Lyle and Eric that Jose would have accumulated more than $14 million.
That's because they're idiots and they don't know about money making. And they're like, oh, look at all this stuff. It's got to be like $100 million.
I mean, $14 million is damn good in
Well, right.
the time that he did it.
And it's an 80s. So
Right.
it's a hell of a lot of money.
About a week after the Moitas, Lyle and Eric met with executives at Live Entertainment to discuss any assets the brothers might receive from the company.
Well, right, because they had that life insurance thing.
The brothers were surprised to learn that the $5 million Key Man life insurance policy that Liv had purchased for Jose was not valid because Jose had failed to take the physical examination required by the insurance company.
Oh, no.
Wow. The $15 million Key Man policy that Live held in the event of Jose's death was in effect and would give the company its most profitable quarter since the company's inception.
They're like, we literally did nothing for this.
They're like, thanks, dudes.
Wouldn't that be a motive
To get 15 mil?
to have him killed?
Right. Because they know he didn't take the physical, so they
Right.
don't have to pay the 5 mil.
Right.
And plus they get 15 mil.
I'm not sure, but I guess we'll see in the trial if this ever comes up. But that would be a smart way to go.
You ain't getting.
Well, the brothers decided that they could not stay in the Beverly Hills mansion, obviously. They told their friends that they moved from hotel to hotel because they feared that the same mobsters who murdered their parents would come after them. Immediately after the murders, Live paid an $8,800 bill at the Bel Air Hotel that the brothers ran up.
Damn.
$2,000 of that bill was for room service for the 5-day stay. Jeez. They also paid for limousine rides and bodyguards for the brothers.
I mean, that's decent, right?
All right. After living at various luxury hotels, the brothers rented adjoining apartments in the Marina City Towers and Marina Del Rey. Lyle's apartment rented for $2,150 per month and Eric's for $2,450.
Jeez.
Eric had to have like a mini fridge in the
Right.
living room or something. I don't know. The brothers saw a penthouse in one of the towers that they liked for $990,000 and put a down payment on it, but the financing fell through and they were unable to purchase it.
No shit. Idiots.
What a bunch of idiots!
No,
you got $4 million collectively. Let's spend $1 million on a stupid ass penthouse.
Which taxes and all that
Right.
shit. And you're, idiots.
Idiots.
They've been broken 3 months. Lau hired bodyguards to travel with him for several weeks after the Moitas. Lau's bodyguards were alarmed when Lau would jump out of the limo before it came to a complete stop to shop and spend money.
Well, it doesn't sound like somebody was scared for his life.
You ain't kidding. On one occasion, the bodyguards watched as he purchased $24,000 in stereo equipment. September 4th, Lyle told the bodyguards he no longer needed their services because his uncle had contacted someone in the mob and arranged some type of deal.
Oh, my God.
Get the hell out of here. Lyle didn't explain how his uncle, a middle-aged businessman from New Jersey suburb, there you go.
New Jersey. I mean,
There you go. And a businessman would go about contacting the mob, or how his uncle managed to remove a sentence of death from his nephew's heads. Well, we don't know that.
He was owed a favor. The brothers' shopping sprees continued. Lyle decided that he had to have a new car. the red Alfa Romeo that his parents had purchased for him as a high school graduation present that he never liked and had to go. This is gay. The Alfa was replaced by a much more expensive gunmetal gray Porsche 911 Carrera that cost $64,000.
Stupid.
It's not bad. I guess back in '89 it was. Eric traded in his Ford Escort. Why does this dude only why does Lyle get the Alfa Romeo?
Right.
And fucking Eric gets a Ford Escort. And he traded in for a Jeep Wrangler. So I guess he's the sensible of the two, I guess. Well, by October 1989, Lyle had charged more than $90,000 to Jose's American Express card. He would travel frequently between New Jersey and California on the MGN Grand, which was an airline that catered to business people with expense accounts, while he was busy trying to establish Menendez Investment Enterprise.
At least he had some kind of a plan.
I guess.
Lyle gathered his friends from Princeton together, made them officers of Menendez Investment Enterprises. He rented an office for $3,000 a month in Princeton shopping mall and furnished it with expensive furniture. Menendez Investment Enterprises never moved into the suite. The office sat unused and served as a testament to Lyle's ability to create the proper setting. The friends that Lyle asked to join him were Princeton athletes, some of whom, like Lyle, had run into trouble with campus authorities. It was not difficult to see why Menendez Investment Enterprises never got off the ground. All the members were young, inexperienced in business, and strangely had only known Lyle for several months. None of the members had any business skills, obviously. It seemed as if Lyle played at running a business. He was like, I just want to act like I'm
right.
He dressed and acted the part, but there was little, if any, substance to anything Lyle did.
What an idiot. Well, his lifelong dream was to own a restaurant. He tried to buy Teresa's Pizza, a takeout pizzeria located across from Princeton's front gate, but Lyle offended the co-owner and he wouldn't sell it.
Yeah, idiot.
He decided to buy Chuck's Spring Street Cafe, which was a snack shop in Princeton that specialized in spicy chicken wings. He paid $550,000 for Chuck's, which the co-owner of Teresa's Pizza thought was ridiculous because it was only worth about $200,000.
That's true.
Many people thought Lyle was in over his head, but his uncles authorized the sale and took out a loan against the estate to finance the deal. Wow.
Oh, shit.
Well, Lyle's uncles hoped that the restaurant would bring some focus to Lyle's chaotic life. He immediately went to work on Chuck's, expanded the home delivery hours from 12 p.m. to 1 a.m.
Hey.
From 12 to 1, okay. And changed the name of the restaurant to Mr. Buffalo's. Stupid. Should have just kept it.
Mr. Buffalo's.
Mr. Buffalo's Wings. Merchants in Princeton thought this was crazy since Chuck's had name recognition and that built up. Had it built up over many years. Why would you change it? Chuck's is like it's just an average name.
Stupid. After purchasing Chuck's, Lyle announced he wanted to open a second location in nearby Princeton Mall.
Idiot.
He was also thinking to open locations in UCLA and another in New Brunswick. New Jersey, that's that. Near Rutgers University. Eventually, he wanted to open a new Mr. Buffalo's every 2 months. Oh, you want to do McDonald's there, huh? What franchise that shit out. Lyle was way ahead of himself, though. Mr. Buffalo's was losing money because Lyle allowed his friends to freeload off of him. Obviously. So stupid. Eric also was taken advantage of when he tried to sponsor a rock concert at the Palladium in L.A. Eric gave $40,000 to a partner as his half of the payment needed for the concert. The partner disappeared along with Eric's money.
Of course.
Eric decided he wasn't cut off for the business world or for college and would try a professional tennis tour.
All right.
Should have just done that in the first place.
All right.
He hired a private tennis coach for $60,000 a year.
At least smart, right?
Eric and the coach began to travel extensively, staying at expensive hotels and spending whatever Eric thought he needed to sharpen his game.
Oh, jeez. This guy was probably taking advantage of him like crazy.
He's like, dude, you're going to win everything, man. Right. Zoller and the rest of the Beverly Hills investigators watched as the bros threw around money. Kitty and Jose were moited on the 20th of August, and by the end of the year, Lyle and Eric had spent more than $1 million.
End of the year, dude.
5 months. 5 months.
If you enjoyed this video, be sure to subscribe so you never miss out on new episodes of Outlaws and Gunslingers or Battles of the American Civil War, right here on the Bang Dang Network. And don't forget to check out those playlists.